Friday Hoops up next. A bruiser in the very best sense of the word. Kendrick Perkins and the Boston Celtics go up against the Los Angeles Lakers and their franchise player number 24, a perpetual all-star, Kobe Bryant. Up next.
Rajon Rondo in the building and getting set. We've got rabid Los Angeles fans packed inside the Staples Center. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. With Clark Kellogg doing the analysis, this is Kevin Harlan for 2K Sports in our broadcast of the NBA. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Rondo, Allen, and Pierce are the perimeter. Garnett and Perkins in the middle. And for the Lakers, Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. Powell and Bynum filling up the middle. And Artest. The league's marquee franchise players just love coming to L.A. Great market, Clark. Great organization.
Well, great history, too, and not to mention the championship trophies that are part of the Laker history and tradition, and it's easy to sell that because at the end of the day, Kevin, these guys are making a lot of money. They love playing the game, but they want to win. They want to be in a winning environment, in a winning culture, and nobody's done it much better in all the sports than the Los Angeles Lakers.
Fisher with the ball. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Doc Rivers. There's obviously one player on his mind in this matchup, and it's Kobe Bryant. He asked me, what more can you say about him that hasn't already been said? And went on to say, just look at all the rings he has in his fingers. That tells you all you need to know about Kobe Bryant. Kevin?
And thank you, Doris. And bringing up the Lakers, you have to mention the history of the franchise. As you go in the Staples Center, you look up in the rafters, you see the championship banners, you see the great names that have worn the Laker colors, the Laker uniform over the years. I mean, it really does. It's stunning.
It is stunning, and it also inspires you. And I think it raises you to a level to where you don't want to let that tradition or history down.
That's a great point. And, you know, people think that these young players perhaps don't have an appreciation for the past. I think that might fool some people. I think people might be surprised at how much they truly know about some of the great players that have been in this same uniform before them.
Yeah, exactly. And with the teams like the Lakers or even the Celtics, it's made apparent. Even if these young guys don't know, if they become part of that history, they learn quickly, what's gone before them.
So it's the Lakers now. After the miss from Kevin Garnett. Clark, a lot of people felt that Kevin Garnett was getting too old for the Celtics to make it back to the finals.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's understandable. He and the Celtics seemed to get healthy just in time for the playoffs, and I think that made all of the difference.
And the Lakers have possession. After the miss from Kevin Garnett. There's the double team with Allen. Kobe kicks to Gasol. Releases from 15. Kept the line, and he puts it down with authority. Spike slam cam for another angle.
Kids, listen now. If you want to learn the art of rebounding, you have to watch this guy. And the dunks aren't bad either.
Yeah, he threw that one down with reckless abandon. Now here's Rondo. He's covered by Fisher. Garnett backing down. Artest against Pierce. Takes a three. Shot's good. Pierce has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Boston on D. Fisher, the pass to Bryant. Pass to Gasol. And here is Bryant. on the mark with the fadeaway. Kobe's got his first basket.
He didn't need the fade there, but he knocked down the shot, so you can't argue with the results.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Allen. He dumps it off. Garnett backing down. From the right block. That's good.
He is an absolute beast off the low block. And whoever's guarding him, I feel sorry for him. This Celtics team came away with 17 wins against the West last year. Solid numbers against a really tough conference.
Here's Bynum. Covered by Perkins. Bynum kicks to Bryant.
He forced it there. You got to be smart with the ball in your hands.
That record Clark Boston had against the West, you mentioned those numbers were actually down 4 from a year ago for the Celtics.
Yeah, but across the board, they had a bit of a down year overall. It's hard to stay around 60-plus wins like they did, so you can't really blame them for that.
And the Lakers have possession. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Lets it go from the wing. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
Allen against Fisher. And he gets the bucket. Foul is called. One free throw for him.
What an acrobatic finish. I love the dunk, but you got to give it up for that kind of layup.
Some changes for the Lakers. Odom comes in for Andrew Bynum. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. He can't complete the three-point play. Ray Allen, even at his age, is still a sight to behold when he takes that jump shot.
Yeah, he really is. He's got one of the sweetest jump shots we've ever seen in the history of the game. As pretty a shot as we'll see. And not just because it looks good, it goes in, too.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, Kobe Bryant passed 25,000 points scored last season. He said, scoring, that's what I do best. Steve Nash is a great passer. I'm a scorer. It's what I do. And guys, even with a game as well-rounded as Kobe, it's true. His scoring ability is still transcendent.
He's something else, Doris. Thanks. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So with Ray Allen, Clark, do you see him being that way for the next few years, a specialist?
You know, he's a better all-around player than people have given him credit for. I mean, his shooting is so superb and so special that that's what draws the most attention. But he's a good all-around basketball player.
He stretches those defenses, though, with that shot.
Yeah, he does.
Now here's Rondo. And O'Neal backs in. 4 on the shot clock. It's Pierce on the wing, covered by Artest.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
Here's Blake. 1:18 left in the first. Here's Gasol. Throws it up. And again, the Lakers no good. Celtics leading by 3. Even now, Clark, one of the things about seeing the Lakers and the Celtics, you have to think of the great days of Magic against Larry Bird.
Boy, those two were really something special, weren't they, Kevin?
Yes, they were.
I mean, just two of the greatest NBA players of all time. Both were in their primes playing for marquee franchises on different sides of the United States, galvanizing fans, creating interest for not only the passionate, avid fan, but the casual fan as well. It was a tremendous time for anybody who loved basketball at the NBA level.
Here's Odom. after Paul Pierce's score. Gasol, no good. Celtics on offense. Allen passes to Rondo. Guarded by Blake. Deflects the pass.
Just because you can pass at the last second doesn't mean you should make a habit of it.
He's picked up by Rondo. Outside Artest. Here's Kobe. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
And so we've reached the end of one. Celtics lead by 5.
They're playing lockdown D, Kevin. As a coach, you can't ask for anything more.
And we'll get back to the action right after this. And it's been a tight game as the second quarter gets going. Here's Rondo. It's a 5-point game. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Kevin Garnett and Jermaine O'Neal at the 4 and 5. Then there's Glenn Davis and Wafer. Here's O'Neal. Guarded now by Andrew Bynum. And O'Neal gets it to go. Here's Blake. They trail by 7. A lot of people wrote off Jermaine last year, but he showed he still has something left in the tank.
You know what, Kevin? It's all about him being healthy. I mean, injuries have taken him down from the all-star level he used to be at, but he was a big part of the Heat's success, and I thought helped anchor their defense for him.
Well said. Now here's Rondo. Poked away. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Kevin, thank you. Well, the Lakers, the victors in a hard-fought classic final series. Lamar Odom said it was so hard. I respect those guys so much. They made us work. And Phil Jackson saying it wasn't well done, but it was done, and we did it with perseverance. Guys, the Celtics took them down to the wire, but in the end, the Lakers just found a way to get it done. Guys?
A classic final series, Doris. Thanks. And with O'Neal scoring last season just north of 13 points, he set a career high in field goal percentage.
You know, Kevin, that's the first time he's ever shot over 50% from the floor in his career. Surprising.
Interesting note about Andrew Bynum. He's the youngest player ever drafted into the NBA at 17 years of age. But a guy who's really played well for the Lakers.
Yeah, he has. He could be a dominant force down the road. And as long as the present 1 year of college rule stays in place, I think he'll retain that distinction, Kevin.
That free throw missing. And the Lakers with some changes. On our test, he's checked in for Kobe. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Steve Blake. Then for the Celtics, Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for O'Neal. Pierce comes in for Glenn Davis. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Good on the second free throw. But Clark, you have to give credit to the Lakers, too, for really developing Bynum.
Without question, Kevin. I mean, he's been able to grow rapidly.
Looking at this Laker team, along with Dallas, LA had the best record against the East of all the Western Conference teams.
And, Kevin, not surprisingly, those were your top 2 seeds in the West when the regular season came to an end.
Now here's Pierce. No good from Perkins. About 3.5 minutes left in the second.